Hey there, movie maniacs. My name is Chris. Thanks for clicking on this video. I just got finished watching Jeepers Creepers Reborn. Now, as a fan of the Jeepers Creepers franchise, I loved the first two films. I started to watch the third one, and then I kind of just couldn't get into it. But the first one is very good, with starring Justin Long and Gina Phillips as two siblings who discover dead bodies in a tunnel, and soon find themselves being terrorized by this cloaked figure known as the Creeper. Now, the second one was actually pretty good. I liked it. About these group of students whose bus breaks down and they find themselves stranded in the middle of nowhere, and the Creeper shows up once again and terrorizes them. I thought it was a lot of fun. And then the third, like I said, I just couldn't. I started watching it. I just couldn't get into it. It did so much wrong with it, but I didn't think that it could be any worse. When it was announced that a new Jeepers Creepers movie was going to be was made, entitled Jeepers Creepers Reborn, I was like, okay, this would be cool. Maybe they might do something different, reinvigorate the franchise, especially after the controversy with the original director Victor Salvo. We won't get into that, but I thought it was going to be cool. And then the first trailer dropped for Jeepers Creepers Reborn, and I was like, man, this doesn't look too bad, I thought it might be kind of interesting. This new one, if it follows this young couple who are traveling to Louisiana for a horror festival, and then they end up entering a raffle, and they win this night in this whole creepy house where unexpectedly the creeper shows up and starts picking them off one by one. Now after seeing this, I'm like, what the fuck did I just watch? I kind of knew what I was getting into, because when the first reviews are coming in, and I seen some other review videos, I was like, okay, this is not good. And now finally, after seeing it myself, I'm like, yeah, now I see what they're talking about. One, the acting is terrible. Dialogue is just awful. I mean, the shit that they're spewing out and talking about is just why. And then the plot. I mean, the plot is just ridiculous. I mean, there's an idea of that's involving a satanic cult that actually worships the Creeper, and I thought the idea was kind of cool, but they don't really expand on that at all, like zero. And basically the whole gist of it. I'm just gonna go ahead and just give it to you guys in case you don't want to watch it. So apparently this young couple is going to Louisiana. Well, the girl, she's pregnant. All right, and supposedly this satanic cult wants her baby, and so they try to get that. So they want her so they can get her baby so they can use it to help the Creeper get reborn or something like that. It's never really explained. She has these visions of this cult or whatever, of being, captured, and the Creeper showing up and trying to take her baby, and it's just ridiculous. And but the one thing that that really stands out to me, that's probably the worst thing about this movie, is the Creeper itself. The makeup effects is just totally off-putting and just not the way it's supposed to be. Jonathan Breck, who did the original Creeper, he was fantastic, and the way the Creeper is portrayed in at least the first two is he's portrayed as this dark, this shadowy silhouette and malevolent figure that is just creepy and slimy and just overall menacing. But in Jeepers Creepers 3, and in this one, there's just too much brightness and too much lighting. There's just not enough darkness. and the makeup effects don't help it at all. It's just totally different. I mean, no offense to the actor, Jerome Benjamin, I believe is his name. He does his best to portray him. And I think as far as the acting goes, it's not bad. It's okay, but it's just the way he's portrayed. As far as the look, it just doesn't work. It does not work at all. Um, and But there is one cool thing though that he does. I thought was kind of cool. Whenever his hand gets shot, and so he rips his arm off and walks over to one of his past victims, rips its arms off and reattaches it to his arm and fits it to him. So now he has a new arm, and it was like, holy crap, that's kind of cool. I like that. But and one last thing that I have to mention that's been talked about is the green screen effects. Oh my god! I mean, some of it is evident toward the beginning of the film and a little bit in the middle, but once you get toward the end, it is so noticeable. It is not even funny. I mean, maybe it is funny if you laugh. It is pretty laughable, but I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me? I mean, you couldn't afford to shoot outside in a real, but I mean, I, I just don't get it. I don't get it whatsoever. But I mean, it's just a total trash of a movie. I mean, it's pretty much just slaps or kicks. We'll just say kicks every Jeepers Creepers fans in the nuts, or if you're a guy. But it's just it's abysmal. I mean, it's just awful, and it could be in the contention of one of the worst horror movies of the year, or one of the worst horror movies ever made. But yeah, it's just cheaply made. I mean, if you want to stream it online, but don't waste your money on watching this movie. Stream it online for free if you want to. But yeah, it's just awful. But yeah, I'm gonna have to give Jeepers Creepers Reborn 1 star out of 4. It's just, bleh. And that's only because of the cool arm thing that the creeper does after his hand gets shot. But anyway, yeah, don't waste your time on it. Don't watch this if you want to just if you need to go to sleep and you get tired. If you're not tired but you want to go to sleep, you can watch it maybe. And then, but I want to thank all of you for checking out my videos. Don't forget, I'm gonna be doing my Halloween Ends review next weekend, and my Halloween movie franchise ranking also. But I'll thanks again. I love you guys, and I'll see you next one.